Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a really good day and making some really good trades as per usual. And I'm going to continue to do my GameStop analysis here for you guys. So looks like or my stop out was good so far, although it's still possible that we could be getting a bigger bounce in B. You know, I will never not think that it's impossible. You know, you could still be in the A wave, but for me, I just put this B here as a very shallow B wave and looking for a crash correction in GME, because GME and GameStop tends to do that. Again, it's not bullish. I'm not perma bullish, and it's not perma bullish analysis that you're gonna get from me. I'm gonna give you what I think is the best analysis and what's the most realistic. And the fact is that right now, if this double corrects down, then it's going to delay or rally to 120. And it's funny because people keep saying it's never going to do that. It's never going to pump up. It's going to zero, right? But again, the fundamentals are actually quite good now. It's not all bearish. They have good cash reserves. That's what I like to see in a company. They could do whatever they want. They could buy Bitcoin. They could buy another company. They could look for a buyer to maybe buy them out, right? And they can do anything they want. And Ryan Cohen can the ball's in his park now, and you just gotta let the market, you know, figure itself out, and eventually it will come out of this scenario, in my opinion, right? So now you got GameStop breaking past my buy area here. And again, this was a trade setup that I put out for a very low risk, high reward play. Again, if you entered here, then your stop out was right below 24.28. And then for me, I stopped out as well. And I got out with a very, very small gain of like 0.2%. And then it fell down to 23.38. Now it's chopping about. I'm looking for the area between $20.50 to $17.87. It's a big range, but sometimes you just you just touch the top of the range like we did back here, and then you reverse instantly. GameStop is a very volatile asset, right? So it can pump up big time, and it can have very big swings. So for me, we're looking for a pullback and a double correction. So this whole thing is a connector wave now. So the larger two is going to be dragged out to this level here, right? It's going to be put here. So this whole thing is just a big connector wave, and you're ultimately going to come back down to these levels, in my opinion. Although you may get a relief rally pump before and then come back down, then that would actually set the target higher. So if we can get that, then we don't have to dip this low, and we could actually stay supported, right? We could stay supported until then. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. It's pretty straightforward, and I can show you guys the indicators now for GameStop. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna kind of fix my impulses here for Elliott Wave. And we'll take a look at the daily time frame. So the daily time frame still looks okay on the money flow. You still got green money flow. RSI is expanding towards the downside here. Sorry, someone was knocking at my door. Let me continue here. The 4-hour time frame is unfortunate that we're crossing back into red money flow, which means there's going to be some pain coming. And the funny thing is you're also seeing these yellow crosses, which mean manipulation. So someone is pushing down the stock purposely towards the downside and trying to drive it at lower prices. Either they're trying to shake out weak hands or they're trying to get people out of their positions. That's just my opinion, what they're doing. And you got a 20 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. So that's pretty you got some bearish dual band strength numbers here. The 1-hour time frame, you got a green dot, and you're actually forming bullish divergence, which means we could be playing out in this larger B wave bounce, but like something like this, and then come back down later, but not as low. That is possible, but for now, this is what I'm putting it out as. And then the 24-minute and the smaller time frames showing us that we are in a bear trend on the smaller time frame. So it's tough to say, but it's tough to always, be bullish and bearish. I don't want to be bearish GME, but I have to put the analysis like I see it, and it's not looking good in the short term. In the long term, if you guys are in it for like the long haul, like I'm in it for the next couple of years, then I think we should be okay. And I think there's nothing wrong with this chart, and it's set up for more upside. It's just consolidating. The interest is dying off, and that's what we want. We want this to do nothing for quite a bit of time, and then you get a 300-400% pump, and that's what people want. Those pumps, they get in all at the last minute, right? And they rush in, but when I see that the low might be in, I'm gonna pull maybe a trigger on some calls, and I'm gonna get back into some longs on GameStop. In terms of smart money buying, not seeing anything on the daily. Weekly also not showing anything. The weekly MACD isn't that great, not looking too good, looking quite bearish. 4-hour time frame also not looking that great. This red cross is definitely playing out. The 1-hour time frame and the 2-hour, you are seeing smart money starting to buy the dip here, but they may continue to buy the dip until the bear trend is over as they accumulate positions. So someone's accumulating positions here on GameStop, and they're building their stack. They're building their GME pile, and they're going to unload it much higher. So that's just my opinion. So I don't think they're going to sell it here just now. I think they're getting ready to for the long haul as well. I think they like these prices here, but they're going to love them even more if they get lower. Anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, sorry if you're still long at the highs here, stuff like that, but we'll come and get you eventually. Have a good night. Peace.